Tomorrow we should hear something about a Red Dead Online update. Well, I hope anyway. And to be honest, I am a little worried. We have got decent intel that a Grand Theft Auto Online update is most likely dropping on December 14th. As we know, the tunable update for Grand Theft Auto Online stops on Tuesday, December 14th, and for some reason Rockstar always likes to drop DLC updates on a Tuesday. So if they are finishing up the event week on a Tuesday, it's most likely that we're going to get a Grand Theft Auto Online update on that day. We also know that Rockstar has been testing things out in QA beta using the Steam databanks for Grand Theft Auto Online, and it all just seems to be adding up. Sadly, we haven't seen them testing anything for Red Dead in the last couple of months, and as I said in a previous video, I am genuinely concerned about this. It is still possible that we could get some form of winter update, but I think it could be small. I think the snow and snow PvP modes are of course on the table. Other than that, I think they might add something where we could be looking at like blood money missions or telegram missions or maybe some new race PvP modes or something. This is because these are all things that can be done on their side, something that we don't have to download. Very similar to the races and telegram missions we got at the start of the year. Although I'm not hugely excited about this, I will still like to get some new content, but I am worried what will happen to the game. If we see them limp in with something like this at a time when most online games are releasing content trying to capitalize and get as much money from the Xmas spend as they can, Rockstar are kind of unofficially saying that Red Dead Online is kind of done. Many of the current players that we have now will start moving on to other games when they're not getting new content, and many fans and content creators with dedicated Red Dead channels will also start moving on to other games. With less dedicated content creators out there, that will greatly reduce the marketing reach that Rockstar has to reach other customers when they release a new update, meaning less players will be likely to try these updates, which means less gold bar spending, resulting in Rockstar investing less in future updates. Of course, Rockstar could spend more on marketing just to reach those customers, but I'm definitely getting the feeling that Rockstar just doesn't really want to invest that much more in Red Dead Online. I'd like to clarify what I'll be doing with my channel. I will still be covering Red Dead Online on this channel, so anytime there will be a weekly update or a big update, I will cover it on this channel, but I will also start sprinkling in other games as well, just so I can keep this channel going. I really am brushing over a lot of stuff in this video because I've already covered it in a lot more detail in other videos. So I have a video called The Future of Red Dead Online and Is Red Dead Online Finished? So if you haven't seen those videos, I highly recommend you do check them out just to know where I'm coming from, and I will leave links for those at the end of this video as well as in the description. The reason I wanted to make this specific video is so I can clearly communicate my expectations of what I think we could get this December. I think we'll get some snow, some festive PvP modes, and possibly, and no guarantee, some basic telegram / blood money missions. I really hope I'm wrong about that, but as a content creator, I genuinely do try to predict what's going to happen with these games because it dictates on how much I'll be able to make content on them in the future. I also think it is kind of important for me to at least try to make the community's expectations as accurate as possible for these kind of updates, because if you're expecting like properties and a whole new list of brand new clothing to be dropped around these times, well, you'd possibly be left down. But if you're a new player to the game and you're really enjoying it, you'll get some cool little festive modes, you'll get to see the snow, and you'll probably get some recycled of the limited time clothing getting brought back in over the month. So it'll definitely have some reason for you to jump on and maybe check out some things like that. Of course, tomorrow we will definitely know a little bit more. Even if they just run the same weekly discounts, we still can kind of read between the lines what that means. They may address it in the newswire, but they don't really tell us things like that, so I wouldn't hold your breath. If you want to make sure that you get that info as soon as it drops, why not maybe subscribe to the channel and hit the bell? That will help you get notified as soon as I upload something. And together we can all prepare for the worst, but hope for the best. Massive thanks to everyone who does support this channel, especially to the members. And I will still be playing Red Dead Online over December, regardless what happens. I still enjoy the game, I still enjoy playing the game, and I will ride off into the sunset with Red Dead Online.